In 2012, a 21-year-old boy named Robin, a student of electrical and electronics engineering, was living in a small apartment in London. As a bachelor, his apartment was very messy. The clothes in the closet were put in chaotically. Books were not orderly on the bookshelf. There was a pile of dust on various corners of the apartment. But one thing in that apartment was really strange. There were hundreds and hundreds of small sticky notes all around the apartment. These sticky notes were on the refrigerator, on the washroom's door, and on the closet. There were two types of small sticky notes with two different statements. One statement was, "I was defeated yesterday," and another statement was, "I found victory yesterday." 80% of the total sticky notes was showing his defeat, and the other 20% was showing his victory. On 27 February 1998, while he was sitting in the beautiful university campus, one of his friends named Daniel showed up. Daniel asked, "Yo man, how are you doing?" Robin replied, "Oh hey, I think I'm alright, but for the last couple of days, I've been feeling very lost. All of my daily plans are being crushed." Daniel said, "You have been telling this same statement for the last 3 years. That's why I told you to make small sticky notes." Robin said, "I am doing, but that's not helping. To be honest, I don't even know what is an actual victory or what is an actual defeat in someone's daily life. Those sticky notes are completely meaningless for me." Daniel said, "Okay, we will find something else another day. Now let's go, we have a class to attend." Actually, in those sticky notes, the victory was supposed to mean a day where Robin would accomplish a certain amount of daily activities, and the defeat was supposed to mean a day where Robin would have failed to accomplish that certain amount of daily activities. So those sticky notes were made by Robin in order to turn himself into a disciplined man. The process of making those notes was a part of creating consistency in his life, but he failed to achieve that. The huge number of sticky notes in his apartment proved that he wasn't happy with his current life situation, and he wanted to escape this constant loop of failures very badly. On that same day, after finishing all the lectures at the university, he came back home. He tossed away his bag to one of the corners in his bedroom and collapsed on his bed while having both hands on air at complete ease. Various thoughts started to appear and he started talking to himself inside his head. "What's wrong with me? What the heck am I doing for the last 3 years? I need to stop this. Okay? Yeah, I have to get out of this. I must find that notebook." Then he left his bed and started finding a notebook where he had written down some rules of life from various self-development websites on Google. After finding the notebook, he went to the drawing room, sat on the couch with that, and started looking at those rules while lying down in a very comfortable manner. Eventually, he fell asleep. After 2 hours of sleep, while he was slowly opening his eyes, he encountered some sort of shadow walking towards his bedroom from the drawing room. He couldn't believe his eyes and got confused. So he tried to peek in his bedroom and got goosebumps all over his body. There was a shadow figure standing near the washroom who had the physical shape of just like him. Instantly he started panicking. While he was trying to find a way to escape from that shadow, suddenly he heard a voice. "Are you afraid? Why are you hiding yourself? I am you." Somehow Robin gathered some confidence and said, "Don't come near me. There's no way you are real. I am being crazy. It's just a nightmare." The shadow replied, "Although it's not a nightmare, but I am inside your head." Robin thought for a while and said, "Explain what's really happening." The shadow replied, "Lately you have been obsessed about changing your life situation. For that reason you have also read a lot of articles on the internet. All the information you gathered has been saved in your subconscious mind. From those thoughts you are having an imaginary vision about me. Who will help you?" Robin said, "If you want to tell me I am mentally unstable, then just say it." The shadow replied, "Absolutely not. I am here to show you the power of manifestation." Robin asked, "Manifestation?" The shadow replied, "Yes, manifestation can be an incredible weapon for implementing discipline in daily life." Robin said, "How will manifestation help me?" The shadow replied, "Discipline is the strongest form of self-love. It reveals the commitment you have to the supreme version of yourself. By using manifestation, we will take actions to embody any abstract or theoretical ideas." Robin asked, "What are the theoretical ideas in my case?" The shadow answered, "Those activities that you want to do every day, and by doing them every day, you will become disciplined." Firstly, Robin went to his bookshelf and started thinking about how to place books nicely and orderly. The shadow said, "Here manifestation is the outcome after managing your bookshelf." Then Robin started manifesting how managing his bookshelf will look good and help him to find any book when it's necessary. Then the shadow said, "Now the first condition is change of identity. Instead of thinking it's your first time managing your bookshelf, Just think you have been doing this work for a long time. It will make you understand that not managing your books was a part of your former life, not your current one. It will also implement behavioral change in your identity and wash away tons of your negative thoughts and tiredness. Then Robin managed his bookshelf orderly, completed his manifestation, and found himself acting in alignment with the change of his identity. Secondly, Robin began to think of starting daily exercises. The shadow said first use both manifestation and the first condition. Robin started manifesting how doing daily exercise will develop both of his physical and mental structure. Also, he started to believe that he's been an athlete for a long time so that he could gain the behavioral change in identity. Then the shadow said, now, the second condition is creating reminders. At the end of the day, we need a strong why for our actions to become disciplined in life. So you can make sticky notes or use home screen wallpapers in your phone or even use Google Calendar for creating reminders. Then Robin designed a home screen wallpaper where he wrote down the cause of why he wanted to be disciplined. He also created time reminders in Google Calendar for performing various daily exercises. Thirdly, Robin wanted to break his inertia and get out of his comfort zone. The shadow said first use manifestation and both the first and second condition. Robin started manifesting how breaking inertia will help him and applied the first and second condition according to this topic. Then the shadow said, now the third condition is embracing your discomfort. By embracing discomfort, your brain will be trained to control hardships. For embracing discomfort, your first step can be taking cold showers every day. So Robin decided to take cold showers every day. Fourthly, Robin wanted to keep his body and soul energetic for an entire day. The shadow said first use manifestation and all the upper conditions. Robin started manifesting how being energetic will help him and applied all the upper conditions according to the topic. Then the shadow said, now the fourth condition is targeting the fundamentals. You need to target your biological necessities like your sleep, your nutrition, and your exercise habits. For your brain to handle executive functioning, your impulses and desires requires a lot of energy and regular rest. So make sure you do that. Robin understood and wrote that down. Fifthly, Robin wanted to achieve mental peace and emotional stability. The shadow said, first use manifestation and all the upper conditions. Robin started manifesting and then applied all the upper conditions according to the topic. Then the shadow said, now the fifth condition is practicing meditation. Meditation has been shown scientifically to help people improve their levels of self-discipline. A 2013 study at Stanford University showed that meditation helps people to regulate their emotions better. Robin understood and added it to the list. Sixthly, while Robin was calling it a day, the shadow said, there's one final condition and that is building new habits. I know building new habits is kind of a separate discipline in the overall pursuit of changing someone's behavior, but the initial stage of building a new habit often require self-discipline because the behavior isn't automatic yet. So practice that. Then they both took their leave.